4 o'clock in the morning. Time to get me in.
The teeth are made for each of us. They're sort of custom made. It's kind of hard to talk with them. I think that Catherine's teeth are bigger than Damon and Stefan's, and so it's hard for me to talk with them because I actually have a small mouth and a small jaw.
Here comes the fun part.
But the contacts are what hurt a lot because they fill your entire eye. It's this big red contact. It feels like if a girl has an eyelash in an eye, you can like feel it and it just kind of hurts.
I cry like a 2-year-old when these things go in.
It's like you have 20 eyelashes in each eye.
Ha 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 ha. All right, let's go.
I think we need a chair, and the closet was right here, and there's a dresser right here.
Did we have a nightstand or anything?
Gareth Stover, our production designer, is one of our other perfect hires. He works so hard, and he doesn't do anything halfway.
He can make an umbrella look good. I mean, he can just turn anything into anything.
It is amazing because we get the scripts. I mean, we don't have a lot of prep. And then literally in 2 days, I'm designing some big sets.
He built the entirety of the Mystic Grill on our stage. It is an enormous set. It is the size of a restaurant.
So trying to generate that sort of, complexity fast, I think is what's really hard. And then the library is probably the biggest new set that we did. And the library is in the ground floor of the Salvatore House.
Kevin had said, I just want a big, epic home, maybe a plantation home, something that's been around since the 1800s that the Salvatores would have lived in.
Wow, this is your living room?
Living room, parlor, Sotheby's auction.
It's 2 levels, it's a very strange shape, so that when the camera's in there, you're never really seeing a square angle or a right angle.
That house is amazing. We didn't art direct anything. Everything in there is actually in that house.
It's authentic. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it looks like.
Kevin said very early on, God, I hate flashbacks. I hate flashbacks. Please tell me we don't have to do any flashbacks. And then would turn around and say, but you know what would work really well here is a flashback. It provides a window into the backstory of our love triangle. It provides a window into the mythology of the town and these founding families.
I love doing the flashback stuff for a lot of reasons. Getting dressed up and putting on the corsets and the big dresses and the hair and makeup is really fun.
Those are fun days to go to work because it really is, you're playing. You really do feel like a little kid again.
They laugh because they're like, oh, I'm at craft service and a horse and carriage just drove by.
I love the flashback scenes. I think the flashback scenes are incredible. In fact, they may be my favorite scenes to shoot.
It must be Miss Pierce.
Please, call me Catherine.
No one is happier about flashback episodes than Nina, Paul, and Ian. Nina gets to be Catherine, which makes her so happy. She loves the costumes. She loves to be a naughty little bitch, She loves to be able to take on another character.
Although, wearing a corset, I'm gonna tell you now, breathing is a luxury. It was painful.
Yeah, I mean, they cinched them in so tight, and she was telling me, it's just like layers on top of layers, and a lot of stuff goes into that, a lot of makeup.
The minute you get into that sort of like 1860s wardrobe, it changes you. It's unbelievable.
Well, this works out wonderfully for me.
How's that, Miss Catherine?
Now I'll have both of you here to keep me entertained. How will I ever choose?
I've never been able to be a part of something like this.
We could have never imagined that it would become what it is now.
This has been such a beautiful next step in my life as an actor and as a young woman and an individual.
I can't remember a first season of a series that's operating at such a consistently high level of performance.
Everything just sort of came together, and it's such a great show.
It works on all levels. It's really well written. The actors are doing a tremendous job. It looks fantastic.
I think the show has gotten progressively better.
There's nothing I don't look forward to coming to work, honestly.
Every day that I come to work here, I have at least 2 or 3 moments where I'm just like, this is so awesome. This is such a great job.
I have some of the best lines in television, and I'm so lucky, and I thank Kevin.
It's an incredibly prestigious thing to do a great show.
There's a lot more to our town, and there's a lot more to these characters that we'll see over the next season.
Anything could happen on the Vampire Diaries.
Hold your breath. It's gonna be crazy.